How are those front porch containers doing right about now? Are they full or dead of dying annuals? No judgment either way. We're all living in the same boat or pot. But what happens when you get a call from family or friends saying that they're coming for a visit? What do you do with that pot with everything that's dying in it? Ciscoe says you can quickly make an Instapot that will impress anyone that's knocking at your door. He's here. It sounds personal. Did this happen to you, my friends?
It did. I have an aunt that's so picky. She's a gardener, but she judges everything you do in your garden.
No.
If she saw this pot full of dead plants on my front porch, I was done for. And it was a bigger ceramic pot. So I thought, what can I do? So I just started running around the yard, top off plant, and digging out stuff and plant. All in there before she got there from the airport. She had no idea that they were all mostly dead plants in there. And they lasted, it was cold out, they lasted the whole week she was there.
Really? Okay, and we have some pictures too of your before and after.
Yeah. And so there's one that I'm sticking in there. So you cut it off and figure out what'll be a neat centerpiece. And look at how beautiful it is.
It's full, so you just shopped. That's what you did.
And
what
then,
are some good
and
plants
then,
in
you know
there?
what's a really fun thing to do? I think the next picture will show us. Every time she'd go to the store or something, I had a different centerpiece in.
Oh
and she'd look at it, she's like, what's going on? She had to swear off wine for 2 weeks after she left.
She didn't know what was going on. What are some good plants to put in here? Because you're going to show me.
All right. So I think we'll do these first because they're going to be a little trickier.
Okay.
So if you can cram that way in there.
So I'm just digging, digging away, and then.
Yep. And so I dug this out of my garden, and I dug a grass.
Is this like a fern?
Yeah, that's a fern, and it's kind of a fern. Put that as deep as you can.
Oh gosh, okay. I feel like I need to dig deeper.
Yeah,
we're really getting dirty in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the hard part to start, but it'll be. Oh, that's much better.
Much better. Okay.
Yep.
Now we fill that.
Yep, and I think we'll turn this kind of sideways there because now we could put in our centerpiece.
Which is this guy?
Yeah, so we could do both of them together. You got to really cram this in there.
This looks like a Christmas tree. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo, I got it in there.
I cut Mary's side of the garden. She'll never know.
She'll never know unless she's watching.
Look at how pretty that is.
Wait, this is great.
Now, so this is just, this is a Mexican grass. I don't know exactly which fern this is. And this is a Hinoki cypress.
This is stunning.
Now we can have fun. How about twig dogwoods?
Oh, gosh.
So if they're too branchy, we can, you know what we could do? I'll cut some of these off.
I feel like this one doesn't look too branchy. Going in. I like how you could just put everything in here, and then you say this actually will last a few weeks.
You know what? A lot of times these red twig dogwoods, they root. You stick them in there, you can't believe it, but they root.
Oh my God.
And, so it's pretty fun, and it adds some nice color.
That does.
Hey, how about that?
I like this. Now, what is this?
It's too big, I think, to stick that in. So let's
take it to the chop shop.
This.
Okay.
How about just planting that? We'll get those beautiful berries in the front.
Right in the front.
Yeah.
Do you think people can tell that you've cut and chopped up your plants?
You know what? From what I've noticed, nobody seems to be able to tell. It's amazing to me. Here's some just to add some color, but watch out, they're sharp. Okay,
this has like, what is this?
This is this, and it's called goshiki, and it's just, people think it's a holly, but it's not. It's osmanthus. It's a real pretty.
So you're kind of focused on different textures, different colors. That's kind of how you design the Instapot.
Yep, and you know, different heights.
Yeah.
But should all be in, you know, how about, let's see, I'll stick this one way up in the front.
And then is this the same thing? Or?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd give you a choice. I took the choice instead, but we could have used that one.
Oh, as a center? See, I was just going to do even more. This one I got off
my neighbor's.
Oh, I hope they don't find out.
I hope they're not watching.
And then you have a little surprise at the end.
Yes.
Drum roll. What is this little
favorite? Whenever I travel, I bring home stuff for the garden. This is Gertrude, the lizard,
Gertrude.
and she came from Lizard in Cornwall, England, in the town of Lizard. So we got to figure out a cool place to put her.
Do you put a little, is this like almost like a little trick for your visitors? Do they sometimes think one of your things is real?
Yeah, and I could change the lizard every day. So yeah, I think if you pull this out, you see that? Then you put in one maybe with golden foliage.
Oh.
And your picky aunt is going to go, what the heck is going on here?
She'll love it. We can't even see you, Ciscoe, because this is so high and amazing. You are the best. Thank you so much.